Hello, everyone, and welcome. Today, we're going to do something I've never done before. I'm serious. In all the years, all right, that I've actually eaten food on streams, I don't think I've ever, done Chinese food. Since I've lived here in Washington State, I've ordered many different kinds of Asian food. But I don't think I've ever had, just regular, Chinese food, which is very common in America, by the way. If you live in the United States, it's very common takeout food. There's a particular restaurant that we get from that we really, really like, okay? And we only eat there every once in a while because it is a higher end restaurant. It's a little bit more on the pricey side. But at the same time, the food quality is, way up there. And I've never ordered for delivery from this place. Always what I would do is order and then drive and pick it up. So, Chinese food today. Two things I ordered. The first thing I ordered was hot and sour soup. Okay? I'm going to give this a go first and see exactly what it's like. I've had it before, and I've had different kinds. Some of them are very, very hot and spicy, while others is more sour and, or savory. So it really depends on the recipe. I'm going to try hot and sour soup first, okay? So first off, the lid off without spilling everywhere. By the way, if any contributions come in during this portion of the stream, thank you. I promise I will shout them out after I've eaten. I'll maybe give you a verbal shout out, but I will shout out formally and add to the leaderboard after I've eaten the food. That way I'm not interrupting myself here. Okay, so here's the lid. Immediately, the aroma is strong aroma. Looks like there's various things in there. Honestly, I don't even know what goes into hot and sour soup. Do you? I don't know. Take a look. What do you think is in there? I don't know. All kinds of stuff. Some greens. The green stuff look like there's some kind of peppers, almost like jalapeno peppers, maybe? I'm not sure. You don't want to know? Oh, I want to know. Egg? There's definitely egg. Because this is the same as an egg drop soup or egg flour soup. They put egg piece. It looks like there's all kinds of stuff in here. Yeah, I'm not even sure what it is. I'm going to try it, though. Okay. Hot and sour soup. It's good, but it's spicy, man. Whew. Oh, yeah. That is spicy soup. At first, it's not so bad, and immediately, within 5 seconds, it's whew, the level increases in your mouth of the heat. So it's a slow burn. It's very salty. What a surprise. There is definitely a sour component, but I think that actually it's more salty than sour, and it is spicy. It's thicker broth with egg and veggies. It's definitely a lot of... You can tell there's egg in here. A lot of this is egg. Oh, there's a piece of tofu I just saw in this spoon. There's a couple pieces of tofu. It's not bad. It's not my favorite, but it's not bad either. It's pretty good, I would say. At least the spiciness isn't overpowering. I was afraid it was going to be. But it's not. It's pretty good, I would say. I have one more spoon, then I'll probably go over to the main entree here. Okay. It's pretty good. I would say it's quite good. It's tasty. It's flavorful. It has a lot of salt, of course, but it has a little bit of a tanginess, sourness to it, and the spice. If you like heat, this is your soup. If you like spicy stuff, this is definitely your soup. Okay? But let's put that aside. That's kind of the appetizer. The main event is something that I've had before from this restaurant. It's actually one of my favorite things they have, okay? This is called black pepper chicken. Okay? And by the way, like I said, sadly, getting this delivered, it's a little messy. It definitely kind of went all over in the bag. So I'm I tried to clean it as best I could, but it's probably still going to be everywhere. Ugh. Okay, so this is black pepper chicken, okay? So what's in it? You've got zucchini, mushroom, carrot, onion, pieces of chicken, okay? A lot of other stuff in there, right? It's quite good. And what is it? A black pepper sauce, a savory sauce that has like a black pepper flavor to it. So, first things first, let's just grab a piece of chicken. And let's see what it tastes like. Okay? Yummy. The chicken is very tender and juicy. The sauce is savory, but has a little bit of a kick. If you like black pepper, obviously it's called black pepper chicken. You're going to like this because it has that kick to it. Okay? Here's a top of a mushroom. Pretty neat. Mmm. Now again, this Chinese restaurant we ordered from is actually owned by a guy who is an immigrant. He came over when he was younger. It was always his goal in life to open his own restaurant. He successfully did. And he makes some really top-notch Chinese food. This is so much better than anything you would get from like a typical takeout place. Mmm. It's very good. Here's a piece of zucchini. Look at that. Green zucchini. Stir fry. Mmm. I love zucchini for two reasons. First of all, because I'm Italian. It's in my blood. Italians love zucchini. But I like zucchini because it has a lot of water content in it. It's a juicy vegetable. And it retains flavor. So when you eat it, it's good because not only are you tasting whatever sauce you're eating, but you're also tasting this nice, like hydration. It's very good for that. So I really like that. Okay. Mmm. That was a piece of chicken with some onions. Okay, I was going to say, I don't see any carrot, and I found one. There's a carrot piece. See that? Mmm. That's good. It almost tastes like a stewed carrot. I like this black pepper chicken because, again, it's savory sauce, but it has a little bit of a spicy kick to it as well. That builds a little bit as you eat. Mmm. So it was between this or curry chicken, but I've never had their curry chicken, and I've had this before, and I'm sorry. I just wanted something I knew I was going to really like today. That's why I got this. So. Yummy. Really good. Now, by the way, this is way too much. There's no way I'm going to eat all this. This is one entree there. It's double the size of an entree at any other Chinese restaurant. It really is. There's no way, absolutely no way, you're going to eat this whole thing in one go. You're going to have leftovers when you eat at this place. Ronnie, I never said that. I don't know where you're getting your information from. I said this is the place we order from all the time when we get Chinese food, but we don't do it often. Maybe twice a year. This is our go-to place. Mmm. Very, very good. So, this is absolutely delicious. I love it. It's going to take a little while to eat. So, if you guys have anything you want to talk about, so far we're 3 hours into this documentary. What do you guys think? Or do you want to talk about anything else? Tag me in the chat. We'll have a little bit of Q&A while I eat my delicious meal. Okay? Ronnie, I never said that before. I said I never ordered from them for delivery before. I've eaten there many times, but I pick it up. Bloomkit says next time get sushi. Honestly, Bloomkit, we usually don't order delivery sushi. We feel like sushi you need to eat fresh because once it's in a car or whatever, you're kind of losing the whole idea of getting it fresh made for you, which is the point of sushi, right? So, Rubbian Forever thinks I'm defending Wings too much in this documentary. I don't even think I'm defending him that much. I don't. I think some of the things we've seen are just, you can't defend him. some of this, any of that stuff that happened there with his wife or whatever, it's like, how do you defend that? That happened live on stream, and he handled it poorly, right? Very poorly. You can't, there's some things there that are just so over exaggerated. Oh, he told a story about when he was a kid. You don't know if that's true. He made that shit up. That's from his older days as a content creator, too. So why are you going to believe that like it's Bible truth, right? Walker, you're like way late to the stream asking a dumb question like that. That was addressed way earlier. Eric, I wouldn't know because I really don't follow Wings actively, so I don't know. He says, do you think Wings is heading in the right direction? I don't know. I honestly don't know what he's up to. I really don't pay attention. Like I said, I pay attention to my own shit, okay? Hmm. Yum, yum. So good. No. The chicken is also super good. Yum, yum, yum. Eating sushi in the car is not romantic enough for a date. No, the point is, when you order sushi, first of all, is expensive. If you're eating inexpensive sushi, it's crap. You don't want that. You want a good level of sushi. If you're spending a lot of money for it, you want it how it's intended to be, made fresh right there at the sushi bar, and you eat it right away. If it's being driven in a car and everything, it's going to disassemble, it's going to start falling apart, it's going to lose its flavor, its temperature that it's intended to be eaten at. So why are you going to spend a lot of money to have sushi delivered to your house just to eat it in an inferior manner? Just go to the sushi bar, right? Or go to the restaurant. And that's what we do. Oh, that's right. I thought we'd bust out Coke for the meal. Now, I'm just drinking my seltzer. After this meal, I'm going to start with the filtered water for the second half of the event here. Chris Sanders said, do you like cooked or raw sushi? Both. I've had both, like tempura shrimp, cooked crab, cooked eel, but I've also had the raw salmon, raw tuna. That stuff's good. I like it all, actually. Now, when I say this, I mean actual sushi, not sushimi. Like sashimi, or as I pronounce sashimi. I've never just had like the raw fish by itself. I usually have it with other ingredients. Or for example, last week we had a poke bowl. And a poke bowl is essentially a disassembled sushi, so you're eating the raw fish with other ingredients that make it good. I don't know if I would just want to sit there and just eat the raw fish itself. You know what I'm saying? Someone tip me $1, like I said. I will shout out contributions after I'm done eating. Oh, yeah? John Smith says sashimi is actually very good. Try yellowtail. I've never had it. Maybe I have to try it now that you recommended it. Once again, I'm sure it's expensive, right? Just like sushi. Ronnie Blaze says, can you have sugary drinks? I can. I just prefer not to have them. Sugary drinks make you crash. And as I get older, I don't like drinking sugary drinks. They bother my teeth. So I just drink stuff that doesn't have sugar in it. Yummy, yummy, man. It's so good. There's cabbage in here, too. Onions and cabbage and carrot and chicken and onion and zucchini. Mushroom. Mmm. I don't believe I've ever had fugu, Ronnie. I don't think so. Chris Saturn says, did you ever eat a hibachi? I have. Many, many years ago. Back when I lived in Connecticut, there were a couple hibachi grills that I went to with my friends, where the cook would cook right in front of you, right? And you would order, made to order. It's neat. It's fun. But it's expensive because you're basically paying for a show and the meal, right? Do I like to have dessert? I almost never eat dessert these days. When I was younger, I loved dessert, and now I just almost never do it. Eric says, I asked this earlier, would you ever eat something exotic like octopus? I think people would like to see something like that, because no one would really eat it, me included. I've had octopus in takoyaki, which are balls of fried octopus and like this breading with some other ingredients, and you pour sauce on top. I've had that. I've never just had like octopus itself by itself. So. Where did we get the Pac-Man lamp? We got this last fall. I can't remember if it was Hobby Lobby or Joanne. We were just out one day and we were getting stuff because we were looking for stuff for the fall for maybe like decorations for the house. And we were looking for cheap stuff. And a few places had stuff on sale and we picked it up while we were out. But I couldn't tell you exactly where we got it. It was cheap. It was like $10. And it's crazy. Like how good it looks on the stream, right? It was a pretty good investment, I would say. Okay. Purple Pickle, thanks for the super chat. I don't care what you're saying about modding wings. I'm not modding wings. Masker says, what are we eating? Black pepper chicken with mixed vegetables from a local Chinese restaurant. It is super good. Clutch Chris says, man, you're a slow eater. I shovel my food down. I can't do that. If I eat fast, I get sick. I do. I get sick to my stomach. I have to eat. I'm a slow eater, and I have to, be careful that I don't eat too fast. So. All right. Would I react to Keemstar's Content Cop episode? It's very informative and funny. We already watched a documentary on Keemstar last year. The Content Cop episode was addressed in the documentary as well as many other things. No, I don't think I would go just watch the Content Cop at this point. I think we've already tackled the Keemstar issue sufficiently. You could eat 2 of these plates? That's disturbing. There's no way I'm even eating this one. I can't finish this. This is way too much food. It's like multiple pounds of food. There's no way I could eat it all. To further answer the question about modding wings, allow me to explain something. It's about calculated risk, and it's about responsibility. Ultimately, everything that happens on my YouTube channels is my responsibility because I own them. I'm the owner and operator. Okay? And therefore, I'm responsible for laying out the law and also laying out the moderation team and everything here. It's all me, right? 100%. I'm the owner. So I'll give you an example. And this is a hypothetical. I'm not saying this would ever happen. Okay? I mod wings. And then someone comes on the stream, right? And decides to like completely destroy the guy Egamon. And then Wings says stuff in the chat that's messed up or bans people from my chat, which obviously he should not do. He's not supposed to really be a moderator. The only reason I would have moderated him today is so that he could talk in the chat so we could have our little conversations like we thought we wanted to do. No, I'm responsible for that. It all shines badly on me. Okay? It does. And I'm not saying that he would have done that. I'm just saying it's not fair to put someone in a position like that. Quite frankly, when it's, when it's 100% my business, my channel, my responsibility to make sure everything here is under control, to even temporarily mod someone for a purpose like that is irresponsible. And Returnals is not that serious. It's totally that serious. It's my fucking life and business, dude. To you, it's not that serious because you think everything in life is a joke. So you just sit here and laugh at people on the internet. For me, this is my business. If something goes wrong, I lose my livelihood. So no, it is serious business. It's not just a joke. What you said is incredibly stupid. Right? So why even put someone like Wings in that position? You know the guy is someone who's constantly trolled. You know the guy is someone who's constantly, harassed on the internet. Why even get him in here and make him a moderator and put him in that position? Not worth it. I really wish he would have subbed to the channel 24 hours ago. I can't imagine why he didn't know that. I don't know why someone wouldn't have told him that. Everyone who's in my chat knows this, including his regulars and moderators know this, and somehow they didn't tell him. That's a little weird. Just being honest. How the hell would you not know that I got sub-only mode? Everyone knows this. Well, that is true. Swaggin says Wings will ban anyone who gives him some advice. No, I don't think everyone. Just bad advice. I do feel if someone had told him that it's sub-only mode here, he would have subbed, I think. I mean, he probably would have unsubbed. There you go. That's hilarious. A troll, this is Super Chat, says, that's why you'll be stuck on level 1, because I like to control my business. So because I like to control my business and make sure that everything's fine, no one gets attacked, right? Everything's in line with the YouTube rules. That's why I'm on level 1. Maybe that's why I'd like to stay forever then. If I don't have to deal with your horse shit, your stupid three-ring circus, though it is your life of nonsense and drama on the internet. If I can stay in my lane and have fun with people on the internet, I think I'm cool with that, man. I have no aspirations to be part of your clown show out there. Dude, this is so good I can't stop eating. Go. Why did you take the ball instead of saying peace? Like the video yesterday said. I haven't gone out there and attacked anyone. I'm answering honestly. Right? I'm not going to say peace to every single question I get. That'll be a pretty boring stream if every time anyone says something to me, I said peace. Indeed, I am an internet content creator. I do have to make content for the internet. That's not just saying peace in a circle for 5 hours a day. All right? Bloomkid says do a documentary on something called The Right Opinion. He's a great content creator. I have to look into it. I don't know anything about that. A couple tips have come in. I will shout those out when I'm done eating. I'm almost done, I would say. I'm not going to eat that much more. No, I think it's hilarious, Gorilla Pimp. He says, why does everyone think you're on level 1? I don't know. You tell me another content creator. Seriously about this now. Tell me another content creator out there that has been, can do the content they want, the content they love and want. They don't have to answer to anyone. Okay? They have a fun time all day long, every day on stream when they're there, and they make a living doing it. They don't have to have any concessions. They don't have to, you know what I mean? They don't have to have any kind of stuff that they don't control on their content. No ads, no bullshit. Right? And I get to make a living doing it. But that's level 1. Actually, that's what most people are aspiring to do. Now, just because I don't have to have a million viewers to do that, a lot of people are upset. Oh, let me get this straight. He can actually do this for a living, and he only has like 500 viewers on a stream right now. Yeah. Yeah, because I did it for 15 years. I earned that right. I worked my ass off to get here. That's why you can say I'm level 1, but look what you got to do to make a living, man. Look at the nonsense you got to do. I get to just be chilling with you guys every day. I don't, it's awesome. Seriously, man. Am I afraid of backlash from Painkiller already? Fuck no. Who cares a shit about them? Who gives a shit? Let them talk about me on their stream. I don't give two fucks. Go ahead, have fun, gentlemen. All of you very reputable individuals with absolutely nothing to criticize yourselves. We all know. Let them who have not sinned cast the first stone, right? Mm-hmm. I'm terrified, let me tell you. I'm shaking in my boots. Yum, yum. Man, this is good. I'm almost done. A couple more forkfuls and we'll wrap it up here. But I am getting full, but it is so good. Will I ever get a buzz cut again? I don't know. Maybe someday I'll feel like it. I don't know. Maybe I lose so much hair that it doesn't even look good or normal anymore in my head. I'll buzz cut it. I don't know. What's been one of my worst experiences in a restaurant? Oh, that's a good question. So one time, many years ago, Kat and I went to an Outback Steakhouse. Okay? We don't go there often. So it was like once in a blue moon, let's do something different, honey. Let's go to Outback Steakhouse for fun. And we go in. Now, by the way, if you don't know what Outback Steakhouse is, it's a chain restaurant. It's supposed to be representative of Australian food, like Australian steak, chicken, barbecue sometimes, other things. It's not. It's Americanized versions of Outback. It's based in America. It's not from Australia, so it's definitely not authentic. Okay? But they are very expensive compared to like other chains and shit. You know what I'm saying? So basically, we sit down and I got a steak. I can't remember what Kat got. She probably got a steak too. And we ordered something else as a side. So it comes out at first, and the steak is 100% way overcooked. Like literally completely overcooked. I said I wanted it like medium rare. It was like like a hockey puck. Okay? And the sides come out. It's all the wrong side dishes too. Okay? So you call a waiter over. Hey, this is all wrong. Can we get it fixed? Okay. Every other table in the restaurant complains as well. All around us. Like 3-4 other tables. Everyone's like, the food's all wrong. This is all completely screwed up. Can you fix it? So you got the waiters now going in and out with second helpings of food for everyone. Okay? Now, Kat and I noticed we're the youngest people there. This was a few years ago. So I was probably like, this was probably within the first year when she moved in. So this is probably about 5 years ago, 4 or 5 years ago. So I was like, mid to late 30s. I wasn't 40 yet. But we're the younger people in there. Like everyone else that was in there seemed older at the time. Okay, maybe like 50. So, by the way, I think I'm done. I'll have a little bit more of the soup and that'll be it. Because that was a lot of food. So, everyone's getting their second portions of food or whatever. Okay? And some people are pleased, some are not. I'm not. Because my steak comes out. It's a second steak. It's a totally new one. I know it was new because I cut into the first one. A totally new steak comes out. It's fucking well done again. It's overcooked exactly the same as the first steak. And I go to the waiter. I'm like, dude, I'm here. I'm having a meal. I'm paying so much money. It's the second steak in a row. It's so bad. I said, what is going on? He goes, all right, here's what's going on. We have an all new cooking staff. They're going through training. And essentially what's happening is they don't know how to do temperatures right. the person who's responsible for the sear on the steak afterward is completely overcooking everyone's dinner, which is why you're seeing everyone's dinner come out multiple times. We're trying to get them in line here to understand how to do it. But basically so they were honest with me, and I appreciate honesty. I'm like, thank you for at least being honest, okay? So here's what happens, okay? The steak goes back a second time. Now we've already been here like 45 minutes. We don't even have dinner yet, okay? By the way, the sides finally come out. They're the correct sides. So at least we're eating sides waiting for food, all right? Now, in the meantime, the other tables, some people had enough. They're leaving. They're getting up. They're getting out. So as they're getting up and getting out, all right, the manager of the restaurant is coming out and apologizing to some of the table. And again, these are older people. Apologizing profusely to this table, And you can see he's writing them all gift certificates. Oh, here's a free come back next time, get a free meal, right? Come back next time, get a free meal. He gave out like 2 or 3 of these to people. Like this table right next to us, we saw the whole thing unfold. We heard the conversation because they're sitting right next to us. Okay? So finally, my third steak comes out. It's not a hockey puck, but it's definitely still like well done. Now at this point, the waiter comes out and I just start eating. He's like, well, how is it? Oh, it's better. I was like, no. I said, it's not. Look at it. It's still bad. But I'm not going to sit here for 2 hours waiting for you to come out with a meal that's edible. I've had enough of waiting. So I'm just going to eat it now. Okay? So I eat the steak. All right. Now already, we had already eaten the sides. So I'm basically just eating an overcooked steak. It's not good. Not even seasoned well or anything. It's shit. Okay? At the end of the meal, they come up with the bill. And I said, well, I'm sorry. I wasn't pleased with my meal. Okay, sir. Sorry about that. Here's the bill. I was like, wait, what? I was like, well, are you going to offer? No, I'm sorry. We can't offer you anything else. You ate the meal. Wait, so I ate the bad meal and now you're going to bill me full and you're not going to give me any compensation. They say, if you have any complaints, there's a website you can go to. And you go to the website and here's your order number's on your receipt. And you can enter your order number, your receipt number, and type your complaint in there, and they'll deal with it, and they'll probably compensate you. So I did. When we went home, I went and I fully explained the whole situation. I even said everyone else in the restaurant seemed to get compensated but us. Everyone else was getting a gift certificate or whatever. We sat there, and we got nothing, and we did not like the meal. So I sent it all in, and guess what? Take a wild guess what happened. Just take a wild guess. And by the way, I have to eat my fortune cookie. Let's see if people can guess what happened. No one's saying anything. So what happened was they compensated us. Actually, they gave us $200 of value. So we were able to go back and get 2 other separate meals because we had such a bad experience. I was very pleased. Yeah, right. They never even responded. They didn't care. You know, it's like most of these companies. They really don't give a shit. To you to them, you're just like a drop in a bucket. They don't care. If you're the one bad person who had a bad experience, like they probably already gave out so many gift certificates that day that who cares if one customer out of those customers don't come back, right? So I was the one, because I was the one who ate the steak because I was hungry. I got screwed over, I guess. While everyone else, I guess, complained and left and just got gift certificates. I'm the one who got nothing out of it whatsoever, you know? That's life, I guess. So guess how many times we've been to Outback Steakhouse since then? 0. And we're talking, that was like 4 plus years ago. And I probably never will go back. At least, you know, at least if in a situation like that, maybe we find a different Outback Steakhouse, but why would I go back to that one? And by the way, it's funny because that one always has a sign that says now hiring. Every time we go by, they're hiring. So it just goes to show they can't even retain staff. It means that they're run poorly. Bloom Kit says, never eat the food if you don't like it. I mean, fair enough, but you sat there. We sat there for an hour and a half. What was I going to do? Go to another restaurant to get food? No, I'm going to eat what's there. I'm hungry. I got to go on with the rest of my day. So, it is what it is. Fortune Cookie, we have some tips to shout out. Bloomkid did a super chat. Says, if you don't like the food, don't eat it. Again, you know, it's our 1 day out a week. I got to, you know, get shit done. I can't be wasting 3-4 hours on one meal. So, okay. So, first of all, fortune cookie. By the way, if you don't know, Chinese fortune cookies are not Chinese. They're invented in California. They're a California American thing. The Chinese don't do these. Pretty good. Sweet. And then, my fortune. Are you ready for this? Oh, I like this one. I'm not going to read it yet. I'm going to eat this cookie first. I like this fortune. Okay, everyone. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed me trying out Chinese food. The black pepper chicken was delicious. I love it. The hot and sour... Wait, what's wrong? What's wrong? Oh, you want me to read the fortune? Oh, okay. Okay. Here's the fortune. Okay? Here we go. Ready? So, the fortune reads as follows. I like this one. Good ideas will spring forth naturally from your mind in the coming week. How do you like that? The next big brain idea is coming out of this ginormous, deformed, hideous head in the next week. So I got to think pretty hard. I got to think pretty hard. I might not hurt. I got to try not to hurt myself, though. Well, I'm going to try and think pretty hard about what's coming up for the future. I was a little nervous because I was afraid it was going to say you missed out on a $50,000 opportunity that would have changed your life. I was really nervous, but thankfully, it was not there. Okay. All right, guys. So, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you're wondering why I haven't said the name of any show, it's because we're changing the name. We're not going to call it what I used to call it, but we're all on the fence. If I should call it Feasting with Phil, or if I should call it The Tasteful Truth. I would say this black pepper chicken is huge thumbs up. My favorite dish so far from anything that I've gotten Chinese in this area. The hot and sour soup is okay. It's not my favorite. I probably would prefer like a wonton soup, but it's still pretty good. So let me know what you guys think. Feasting with Phil or The Tasteful Truth, and maybe I'll name it both. Maybe because I'm confused, I'll name it both. All right, but thank you for watching. We do have some shout outs to do, but I figure I'll end the video. We'll do those off camera. All right, excellent. Thank you guys.